ईरान के खिलाफ जंग के आज 7 दिन हो गए, जंग जारी है। The war was imminent. Why was the supreme leader not taken away from a place which was publicly known to everybody?
Several times we wanted to take him from capital Tehran to another city or village which is not known for everyone. But he refused. He said, no, never I will go there.
Why was his family still there?
Because their family also educated by him.
Do we have any time frame when we are going to see the new supreme leader?
Within this week, they will announce it.
Donald Trump has been giving interviews to different channels. He's saying that it will him who will decide who is going to be the new supreme leader.
I think if you raise this issue to the student of primary school, they will laugh at you. And this is joking. We don't need anyone to come and to tell us what we have to do. Even Americans, people also are laughing at him.
Do you think the Persian Gulf country are in a position to deny America to use their space? Do they have that kind of sovereignty?
This statement of President Pezeshkian is not something new. We announced and we warned our neighbors that if America use your country against us, your country will be the right target for our missiles.
नमस्कार, आदाब। रेड माइक दुनिया में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं सौरभ कुमार शाही। ईरान के खिलाफ जंग के आज 7 दिन हो गए। जंग जारी है और उसकी कैपेसिटी, उसका स्कोप बढ़ता जा रहा है। आप में से कई लोगों के कई तरह के सवाल होते हैं जिसको हम देने की कोशिश करते हैं, उसके जवाब ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं। सुबह सौरभ शुक्ला आपके पास आते हैं, शाम को हम आपके पास अपडेट लेके आते हैं। हमारी कोशिश ये होती है कि जंग के बारे में जो सच्ची खबर हो, जो चीज़ें तस्दीक की जा सकती है, जो चीज़ें बताई जा सकती है, वो हम आपके पास लेके आते हैं। कई सवाल आपके जहन में होंगे। हमने सोचा कि आज आपकी मुलाकात हम किसी ऐसे शख्स से करवाएं जो एक पोजीशन ऑफ पावर पे है, ईरानियन गवर्नमेंट का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है, और वो इसका जवाब, आपके जो सवाल आपके मन में उमड़ रहे हैं, कई ऐसे लोग हैं जो बार बार पूछते भी रहते हैं, उन सवालों का जवाब हम उनसे पूछेंगे। तो आज हम बैठे हुए हैं सुप्रीम लीडर के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफिस जो न्यू दिल्ली में है, ईरान कल्चर हाउस में, वहाँ पे हम आए हुए हैं। वहाँ आज हम मुलाकात कर रहे हैं आयतुल्ला डॉक्टर अब्दुल मजीद हाकिम इलाही साहब से। हाकिम इलाही साहब का बहुत ही एक लंबा एक्सपीरियंस है। ये खुद प्रोफेसर हैं, लंदन में रह चुके हैं। उससे पहले अफ्रीका में इन्होंने एक यूनिवर्सिटी इस्टेब्लिश की है और इससे पहले 8 साल ये इंडोनेशिया में भी वहाँ पे मौजूद थे। आपका इंडिया में स्वागत है। यू आर वेरी वेलकम इन इंडिया।
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Let's start with the most common question which people are asking. They're saying that if the war was imminent, why was the supreme leader not taken away from a place which was publicly known to everybody? His house and his office was it's not a secret. Everybody knows where it is. Why was he not escorted to a much safer place? This is a question I think millions of people are asking in India.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to offer my condolences to you and to all our audience and our dear brothers and sisters in India, especially free people who gathered here and they send their condolences to us. As you know, we have the framework for our activities. And that framework is humanity. We are human beings, and we cannot have something priority for ourselves or a special action or special things for ourselves if we are leader of the society. The leader of the society should be equal to the ordinary people, but to the poor people. Your question also, I asked the security guard of Ayatollah Khamenei before his martyred, and I asked them why you are not taking Ayatollah out of the capital, because his office, his house, well known. And also why you are not building bunker for him to be safe. They replied me, that several times we wanted to take him from capital Tehran to another city or village which is not known for everyone, but he refused. He said, if you could provide such opportunity for 90 million Iranians, then come to me and I move from my house to another house. But it is impossible to provide for 90 million Iranian people to move from their house to another city and safe place. As well, I asked them, please, why you didn't build for him a bunker and safe place in the basement, maybe 10 floors on the ground. They said, yes, we asked him to do that. But he refused. He said, no, never I will go there. Don't build for me. I will not use it. Because if you could build for 90 million Iranians, then come and build for me. I will be the same with them. And he said, this is what I heard from him. He said, the leader of the society should live with the society, should live with the people, and should be equal to the poor people in the society. Otherwise, he cannot be leader, he cannot lead the country. This is our morality, this is our humanity. And he was saying, if there is something good for me, should be good for everyone. And if it is something which is good for everyone, it should be for me also. If it's bad for me, it should be bad for other people. If the other people on the bombing of United States or Israel, I should be the same with them. So there is no priority for me.
True. I mean, it's a very striking line you said, that a leader must live within the community where people live. I have been to that office and house in the past, because in the morning he used to poll his vote on the day of election, and we had to go there and take pictures. So I know that the place is, it's known to everyone. But still, some people might ask that, okay, as a leader, he wanted to set an example to follow. Yes. But why did his family still there? Why was his family still there?
Because their family also educated by him. They follow him. They didn't want to leave him. His wife for more than 1 year sick. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't do her job in the house. So his daughter joined him, and she was helping parents. Because of that, her daughter also was killed because she was living with them. And also the granddaughter, which is 9 months only, also she was killed because she was also living with them. Never they were ready to leave Ayatollah alone. They said, we are with you. If you are on the attack, we have to be on the same thing.
Sure. I've been listening to several Western commentators for the last few days, and one thing which I see repeatedly being said on TV is that there is a leadership vacuum. There is a vacuum. There is a vacuum. I mean, it's been repeated on several channels, and several experts say, primarily from the West. Yes. What is your opinion on this? Is there a leadership vacuum, or is there the interim leadership council which is working, it is taking care of the things properly?
The leadership in Iran is constitutional, is not a personal system. According to our constitution, we have an institution for leadership, and there are a lot of law and conditions for that. According to our constitution, if supreme leader dies, or under any circumstances could not do his responsibility and his job, there is the council formed by 3 people, the president and head of Supreme Court, and 1 jurist from expert council.
The guardian council.
They will join together, and they lead the country. Is not for the executive action, because that one is a job and responsibility for the presidents, but for the high decision, this council will take of that, and they will provide the opportunity for choosing the leader, the new supreme leader. And as you know, there are 88 members of this council who are chosen and elected by people in Iran during the election, and they gather together and they will choose the new supreme leader. Because of these circumstances and the lack of security, they couldn't gather together, and up to now they couldn't nominate the new supreme leader, but very soon they will nominate it, and there is no any now at the moment. Everything is on order.
Okay. So, do we have any time frame when we are going to see the new supreme leader? And do we know when?
According to announcement of some members of that council, they said that within this week they will announce it.
Okay. You talked about this interim leadership council, which is formed by, president, head of the Supreme Court, and one jurist. There is, of course, multiplicity of other organizations also which is working. Now, there might be some confusion among our general, audience in India to know how is the division of labor between these three. Like, for example, there is a Supreme National Security Council, then there is a Defense Council, and then there is an Interim Leadership Council. Yes. How do you think the division of labor looks as far as these three organizations are concerned?
Actually, every organization in Iran or any council in Iran or any committee in Iran has his own responsibilities, and they will do that one. For instance, the president of Iran has his own responsibilities and duties, and the head of Supreme Court has his own duties, and the spokesman of the parliament also has his own duty. But there is some duty and responsibility for supreme leader. This council, which formed by three people, they take care of the responsibilities and duty of supreme leader. So there is no conflict between them. There is no interfere between their responsibilities, and everything has its limitation.
Donald Trump has been giving interviews to different channels, and sometimes he has his social media accounts where he says things. So he's trying to give an impression that the kind of job he did with Venezuela, where he tried to, or rather he successfully kidnapped the president of a sovereign country, and then hand managed the replacement. So he's now openly saying that Delcy Rodriguez is my person. I have chosen her. Yes. He's trying to give an impression that he's going to do the same with Iran. He's saying that it will him who will decide who is going to be the new supreme leader, and it is him who is going to decide whether a particular person will become a leader or not. What do you have to say about that?
Well, the first, I think if you raise this issue to the student of primary school, they will laugh at you. And this is joking. It is 6,000, more than 6,000 miles far. You want to decide for us? 90 million. Before establishment of your country, we had 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 civilization. How you are coming to dictate to us to what we should do? We know what we have to do. And several times you expressed that the Iranians are very clever. Iranians are in high rank of understanding and of mentality and actuality. So we don't need anyone to come and to tell us what we have to do. We know that. There is no need of that one. And I think the world is laughing at him. Even Americans, people also are laughing at him. Look at the American TV, they are laughing at such thing. And he didn't bring the democracy in Venezuela. But according to his statement, he said about 1 million oil or liter of
$1 million
oil.
worth of oil he's getting every day. Yes.
I got it from
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
That his mentality is just only material issue and the business, but the human being doesn't have value for him. Dignity doesn't have value for him, and even created the war here because wants to sell his weapons.
You know, somebody like Trump, who is, I mean, egotistical in nature, people like Trump, they always need an off-ramp, an exit strategy. You know, he might do something which is very, you know, impulsive in nature, but he will like to have an exit ramp to get down from there. What kind of exit ramp do you think Trump is looking at? Because he himself thought that the war would be over in one day. Otherwise, he would not have sent messages through Italy for ceasefire.
Yeah.
Now that the war has entered the second week, what do you think exit ramp is for Trump? How will he look to his voters, to his supporters? You know, he has a strongman image. How will he preserve that image and still have an off-ramp to withdraw from this war?
Your leader and your choice is manifestation of your mentality. And the President Trump is manifestation of those who voted for him. Even the President Trump, according to the senators, according to a lot of Americans, politicians, doesn't have any strategy in his life. You know, during the 12 days war between Iran and Israel, he attacked us and bombed our bases of nuclear power. Then he announced that I damaged everything.
Obliterated.
And there is no more nuclear powers in Iran. So this is his statement, and you can see it at internet. But now also he is justify his attack to Iran, his aggression to Iran, and say, I don't want Iranian to have nuclear weapons. I don't know what is this the character of the president. It's very difficult to understand it because our mentality completely is different by his behavior and his manner.
While we were coming here to interview you, there was a breaking news that President Pezeshkian gave a statement, and it's a video statement, of course, saying that of the neighboring countries of Iran, I mean the Persian Gulf states, he's apologized, saying that, you know, you have to face this. But he also said that if no attack emerges from these countries, if the America does not use the space of these countries, we would stop attacking these countries. But do you think the Persian Gulf countries are in a position to deny America to use their space? Do they have that kind of sovereignty?
Yes. Well, this statement of President Pezeshkian is not something new. Before starting this war, we announced and we warned our neighbors that if America use your country against us, your country will be the right target for our missiles, and we have right to defend ourselves. This is from the beginning we announced it. And as you know, America is far 6,000, more than 6,000 far from Iran. He cannot use missiles or aircraft against Iran from his land, from his country. Obviously, America uses our neighbor's country and the bases which he has it in these countries. We don't have any other option than we defend ourselves by attacking and responding to American aircraft and missiles, and we have to stop them bombing Iran. But we warned our neighbors, we told them, please, we are living in this region, more than, I don't know, 10,000 years
Yes.
ago. We are living here together. America is the new one in this region. America cannot protect you, and America cannot bring you security. America cannot give you anything, insurance that you will be safe and guarantee that you are safe. And this war actually declare everything and discover everything that they understood they cannot lay and depend on America. I think this war also, one achievement of this war is that our neighbors, which we have very, very good relationship with them, they understand that America cannot give them any security, cannot provide them any guarantee that their countries will be safe. And additional to that, I have to say that we never attacked our neighbors, their civilians. We never attack them, and we don't want to attack them. Just only we attacked American bases because we wanted to defend ourselves. If we didn't do that one, maybe up to now more than 10,000 civilians have been killed by bombing. But we try to stop them as much as possible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for talking with us.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.